What is up, everybody? This is Atticus Death Metaler, and of course, today is October 10th, which marks the first anniversary of the death of Amanda Todd. And yes, I know I brought up Amanda Todd and stuff, but before you guys freak out or anything, this video has nothing to do with Amanda Todd at all. This video has to do with fucking bullying and all that shit. So this video has nothing to do with Amanda Todd. I only just brought up Amanda Todd because, today's October 10th. So, last night, as I usually do, I surf on the net to look up some interesting articles. A friend of mine posted an article that I found very interesting, and I thought, I might do a video on this. And yes, it takes place in Canada, and it's not like another victim of bullying just killed themselves. It's entirely the exact opposite. So, this is in Calgary, in Canada, and a 7th grader by the name of Brian Maclean stopped a bully from stabbing a classmate and was reprimanded by the school for his act. So he did the right thing, which was stop a bully from harming a fellow student, and yet he's being punished for that. The fuck? I mean, I find this absolutely ridiculous. Like, this you have to keep in mind, this bully had this, and he was going to use this to stab this poor kid, his victim. He was going to stab his victim. He's probably going to severely injure him, or even worse. And like the experts say that to deal with bullying at a school environment, this is fucking ridiculous, even for me. They say to leave the scene, run and find a teacher, and then rush back to stop the incident. Okay, so let me get this fucking straight. So, just imagine if I was Maclean here. I see this bully. He takes out a knife like this, and he is going to use that intentionally to stab this poor fella. He's got him in a headlock, and he's going to stab him. So what I should do is that I should just run, find a teacher, and then rush back to stop the incident, which is probably going to take 2 or 5 minutes to do. Because school buildings are pretty fucking huge, and finding a teacher will be almost impossible for that to handle. And if that ever happens, and they come back to the incident, that kid's going to be probably lying down in a pool of blood, and the perpetrator is going to leave without a trace. So, okay, the right thing to do is just run, find a teacher, and come back and see that this kid is probably fucking dead. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Fuck that shit. I think what this kid did was the right thing to do. He pushed this kid off so that this other kid wouldn't get severely harmed. I mean, face it, and this goes for American school systems as well. I mean, we aren't teaching kids, the right things when it comes to bullies. We're basically saying, okay, just be complete pussies so that the bullies could just torment you. Whatever happened to standing up for your own battles and just fighting your tormentors or something like that? I mean, I was a victim of bullying too. I got picked on a lot. I remember this one incident that a group of 4 kids decided to jump on me, and not once but twice gave me a swirly. It was very traumatic. It was a traumatic experience for me. I felt like shit. I felt pathetic. I felt nobody loves me or anything. I mean, I was bullied a lot. I could go on with many stories of me being bullied. It sucked, but I'm here today. I live to tell the tale. I was bullied, but the bullying made me stronger in a sense. But, god damn it, I fucking hate this. Forgive me, guys. After that incident with the swirly, my dad decided to tell me a good story. He says, Atticus the Death Meddler, let me tell you a story of how I dealt with my bullies. Now you have to keep in mind my dad, he didn't grow up with everything that, you guys are, happy that you have, everything that you want in life. My dad grew up dirt poor. Like, he grew up so poor, like, it's just, like, depressing the way of life he lived. He had a hard childhood. He was hungry all the time, etc., etc. I find it, like, amazing that my dad's mother had enough money for him to get a proper school education. Well, the thing is that my dad was picked on a lot by this pricky fuck who was the son of a really prominent lawyer of that area, of probably in Georgia or in South Carolina, because I remember my dad was raised around in Georgia or in South Carolina. He was made fun of because, let's face it, my dad was fucking dirt poor, and he said stuff like, yeah, your family's like wallowing in their own shit because you're fucking poor, you don't have all the money and stuff, you're fucking poor and stuff. And, that really pissed off my dad. Until there's this one day, where this kid decided, have at my dad again, and my dad instantly snapped and just punched this kid in the fucking face so hard his nose broke. And it was funny, this kid, like, cried like a schoolboy bitch and decided to, tell the principal on him. So, the fucking prick and my dad were sent to the principal's office. My dad's mother came in. She didn't say a word or anything. And then this prick's fucking dad comes in, pissed off, saying, why the fuck would you punch my boy in the face? He's never did anything bad in his life ever. You should be ashamed of yourself, you mutt. And I kind of find it fucking hilarious that, this guy says, his son has never done anything wrong in his life, when in fact he's been a fucking bully to my dad. And so, my dad's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get it this time. And, then this happened, the janitor of that school saw that, and he says, let me tell you why that's bullshit. Your son was talking shit over Larry, and Larry just snapped and gave him a well-deserved punch in the face. So I think you, mister, need to give him a proper beating. So, I give my dad credit for that. That story has really, inspired me in some ways to, deal with the shit that most of the bullies that I had to deal with were talking shit about me. And, I would probably, say to myself, at least my dad, like, fought his own battles and stuff. And I fought my own battles too. I mean, yeah, bullying is, we all have been bullied. I mean, most of my subscribers who are watching this video right now, I mean, I guarantee you, one of you guys have been bullied yourselves. I mean, this story of this Canadian kid who who was punished for doing something right, I mean, I give a lot of credit for this kid. He did the right thing. At least a bunch of his peers, pat him on the back. They said positive things for him and stuff. And this is a quote from Brian Maclean's mother. She says, she states that we aren't raising our children to be strong. Who will be our heroes? Our firefighters? Our army guys? I completely fucking agree on that. I mean, I think this should be a moment where us victims of bullying just are gonna say, we just had enough. We've had enough. We're not gonna take your shit. Do you wanna duke it out or something? You wanna duke it out because I'm not taking your shit anymore. Let's do this. Because I don't want to hear another Amanda Todd story going over on the mainstream media. I do not want that to happen. I don't, not just because it's just, fucking, like, annoying and stuff. I just don't want any bullying victims to have to be pressured into killing themselves. I lost a friend that I know from bullying, and he committed suicide. So, it's a bit personal for me. So, I think, learn from this guy. Learn from this guy. He did the right thing, and yet, instead of just rewarding him for his good deeds, he was punished. Like, get your shit together. For now, I'm Atticus the Death Metaler. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I will leave the link on the description below, as I always do with my videos, and of course, have a wonderful day.